Crack open a Duff beer and brace yourself for the biggest emotional twist in The Simpsons' 36-season history. The apparent death of Marge Simpson, the beloved, raspy-voiced, blue-haired matriarch who has stood by her dysfunctional yellow family since 1989, as the recent season finale titled Estranger Things takes us 35 years into the future and delivers one of the most heart-wrenching storylines the show has dared to explore. The episode reveals a fractured family. In a dystopian Springfield where Bart is a deadbeat still living at home, Lisa is a wildly successful but emotionally distant adult, Homer is being carted off to a Florida retirement facility, and Marge, beloved wife, mother, and pork chop sealer, is dead. Her gravestone a painful symbol of change in a series that once felt eternal, with Canadian icon Sarah McLachlan's somber vocals narrating a touching montage that sends longtime fans into an emotional spiral, prompting a wave of nostalgic grief and debate across social media platforms about the show's legacy, its place in pop culture history, and whether The Simpsons still has the power to stir emotion the way it did in its golden age. While we never learn how or when Marge dies, her absence is felt deeply throughout the episode, which offers a rare vulnerability and narrative depth as Bart and Lisa uncover a posthumous video message from their late mother urging them to stick together, ultimately reuniting them with Homer at the iconic 742 Evergreen Terrace in a bittersweet homecoming that leaves fans both crushed and comforted, especially when it's revealed that Marge has found a second chance at love in the afterlife with none other than her high school crush, Ringo Starr. Her death joins a long list of emotional farewells that The Simpsons has delivered over its historic run, from the jazz-loving soul Bleeding Gums Murphy to the tragic and shocking death of Maude Flanders, who died in season 11 due to a t-shirt cannon accident, following a behind-the-scenes pay dispute with voice actress Maggie Roswell, to the poignant chalkboard tribute to Edna Krabappel, following actress Marcia Wallace's real-life passing in 2013, all of which left lasting scars on Springfield's community and fans alike, but none so jarring or disruptive as the quiet, almost casual mention of Marge's death in a fast-forwarded timeline that paradoxically feels both distant and too real. Even characters like Troy McClure and Lionel Hutz, once voiced by the brilliant Phil Hartman before his tragic murder, were respectfully retired rather than replaced, a testament to the show's legacy of honoring its cast with grace. While other roles like Milhouse, formerly voiced by Pamela Hayden for 35 years, have been smoothly transitioned with singer Kelly MacLeod taking over in the same episode that Marge meets her narrative end, adding another layer of emotional symbolism as an old era closes and a new one begins. And yet, even after 790 episodes and the fictional death of its heart and soul, The Simpsons lives on, renewed through its 40th season and likely to carry on through 2029 and beyond, with core voice actors like Julie Kavner still committed, and creator Matt Groening reminding fans at the Annecy Animation Festival that the show's characters are rooted in his real family, a real Homer, a real Marge, real siblings named Lisa and Maggie, and a real Abe, all of whom bring depth to what some may write off as mere cartoons, but in truth represent one of the most enduring, heartfelt, and socially reflective TV legacies of all time. And while the critics continue to argue that the show's best years are long behind it, the outpouring of grief and nostalgia surrounding Marge's possible future death proves that the emotional bond between fans and this animated family remains as unbreakable as ever. And perhaps this shocking twist, this sudden farewell, is not a conclusion, but a reminder that even after decades of satire, laughs, and yellow-tinted life lessons, The Simpsons still knows how to pull at the heartstrings, making us laugh, cry, and remember why we ever cared about this imperfect but unforgettable family in the first place.